Welcome everybody to the live on this rainy day. Welcome to the live on this rainy day. I haven't been back in I know you guys didn't see me for 2 days, I think, or maybe 1 day. I'm not quite sure. Welcome to the live. We'll give it a few moments for people to join, and then we shall have a bit of a chat. Ooh. Happy Sunday, everybody. On your way in, tap the like button, subscribe to the channel if you feel called, and let's just have fun. Let's have a chat, and we'll just get into it. Hey, Christy, welcome. No, I'm in the United States, Xavier. I think it's Xavier. Thank you for tapping the like button. Welcome, Christy Losirio. Welcome, 5926. Yeah, I mean, it's actually not as cold as it's been. Today's on the warmer side, but it's gonna get colder. It's super gloomy out. Let's just say that. There was a lot of action going on in the skies yesterday that it doesn't surprise me that it's the way it is outside right now. The sun was glooming yesterday, and then there was a lot of plane action going on, if you know what I mean, trails, so to speak. Bless up, my friend. Pit Boss FR, what's good? Bless up. Stay prayed up, man. Well, thank you. I appreciate you for subscribing, or that you're going to subscribe, and you're a new subscriber. Welcome to the family. Yeah, I was doing a lot of observations yesterday, and I'm like, when I went for a walk this morning, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the signs of trying to hide the sun, essentially, if you guys know what I mean. And it kind of got me down a little bit today, I don't know. Sometimes and if you're new here, we talk about the ascension, we talk about spirituality, we talk about pretty much everything under the sun. We do light language activations and crystalline soul healing and quantum healing hypnosis sessions. We do breath work, pretty much everything, We're cultivating the New Earth School, a healing center around the world. Yeah. And, we talk about some of the what they call conspiracy theories, so to speak, I don't really believe it's a conspiracy theory. I just feel like that's a way to distract from the dark forces out there trying to, keep us in fear and controlled, so to speak. And, if you watch the skies, man, keep your eyes on the skies. It's a telltale sign, I know everyone has their, oh, it's condensation. Well, that sure as heck was not condensation in the skies above me. And so, every time I see it, the next day it's rain, and rain comes and the skies become dark and gloomy. So, I think that I know that we're in the times, and the times are for us to question everything, to not just be this person that is, well, I'm told to do that, so I do it, like become like a free thinker, become like someone that, thinks for yourself as to what. Oh, thank you, Christy. I appreciate you. Well, there's a lot of content. And listen, I also want to, well, today usually is Positivity Sunday. And I'm trying to stay positive and hopeful. I know that the end times are here. Not the end times of the end of the world, but the end times of all these dark entities, these dark energies. And we're moving into the golden age. Yes, 100,000%. I believe in God. Yes. And I have some interesting ways that we're going to talk about God. And Jesus loves you too, brother. Right back at you, man. Jesus loves us all. There is only love. Love can heal everything, man. I forget what. Oh, yeah. So me and Luna are going to be a hallelujah. Happy Sunday. Positivity Sunday. Amen, baby. Amen. I've read some interesting ways that people look at God, that we're God, but yet that's not the actual meaning of it. That we think we're actually God. It's very interesting. I was reading this post that someone. It's a shame I didn't bring my tablet out. From this point forward, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start using my tablet when I go live, so I can read the chat, and then if I want to like bring up anything, I can discuss it with you guys. United States, Benny. So we have a mini healing live on Wednesdays. If you all want to join on YouTube, live with myself and Luna, this coming Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. If you feel called to join, just bring your intention and type in the chat of the video that is scheduled. Say that you want to receive a mini healing, and put your intention and read the information below the YouTube, scheduled live. And it's this coming Wednesday and the next Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Well, thank you. We do have, super chats. And if you want to feel called to send $1, there's a super chat button. If you want to donate to our cause, that's also welcomed. It goes a long way. But as I said, we will be doing mini healings on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern time here on this channel. Read the description below what you have to do. Make sure that you're there live, because we have to skip over you if you're not in the chat and you're not live. But it's every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Right now, the next 2 Wednesdays. I think this week Wednesday is December 3rd. Yeah, that's an interesting topic. People I'm starting to notice people are either saying they are God or they have God within them, which, of course, obviously we are all aspects of God. So what would that make us? That will make us God, but not actually God. We're a part of God. Yeah, it's a shame I'm not able to bring it. I do not have to if I don't want to. I don't know what you mean. I'm not sure what you mean, Christy, but So yeah, I'm not quite sure. And by the way, I am fasting. I spoke to you guys about this on Friday. Actually, Friday was the first official day. Um, I'm not. I'm not doing the same type of fast that I do normally. Um, what I've done the last 2 days is fasted for 24 hours each day, and then I end up with having a light meal in the evening. That's been this type of fast I've been doing now. Normally, I'll just go 5 days and just fast on water and coconut water. This fast I chose to do differently, which it's good to switch things up. And I chose to do a little bit of a different type of fast. And it's actually been going pretty good. Um, again, having, coconut water. And water. How are y'all feeling, man? How's every? Oh man, don't tell me this thing is leaking. How is everybody doing on this Sunday? Hey, hold on, I think it's like leaking or something for some reason. It doesn't feel wet, but so how are you all feeling, man? I can tell you, man, there's definitely a change happening in the air. Bad all the time, every day, loving it. Interesting. Okay. Dave. That's very interesting. And a great way to look at it. There's definitely big changes happening on the planet right now. I resonated with this woman that was speaking about the split happening, the timeline split, which I've gotten a lot of. It's getting cold out. Yeah, it is. It is. That's what this gloominess is. And the rain coming is going to bring a lot more colder temperatures around the world for sure. It's warmer today than it's been the last couple days. I can actually sit out here and not get numb. My ankles were numb the other day when I was live. But there's a lot happening, man. Dolores Cannon spoke about this, man, and that's what's starting to actually unfold, where we're actually. Oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you in Asia, Sakine? I apologize if I didn't pronounce your name right. I can definitely tell you right now there's a split happening, and that's kind of like what Dolores Cannon spoke about. She showed, like, in one of her books, like two Earths, and it was as if the Earth was splitting into two, when in actuality it's really not. I didn't understand it way back then, but I understand it much more now than I did then. And it's just essentially, so this woman, the way she brought it forward is another kind of different way to look at it, where people are, which I got many years ago, people are like disappearing. It's almost like you're going on an elevator and the elevator's going up, and you cannot bring everybody with you. They're going to choose the lower frequency, the lower timeline, so to speak. It's not really lower, it's just a lower vibration versus a higher vibrational timeline. And once one chooses it, it doesn't mean they're stuck there forever. It's just that they're going to be on that timeline till they decide to choose differently, till they just decide to essentially raise their frequency and vibration enough to essentially go on to the new timeline. But it's going to be like a cycle. It's a cycle, essentially. So, like, it's almost like the cycle is going around like this, and you have to wait again. You won't know it, but you'll just have to wait till that kind of that escalator or elevator gets to you again. where then you can make that choice and choose whether or not you do or don't. And from what I understand, because the Earth is essentially moving to the fifth dimension, like a 5D Earth, it's anchoring in the fifth dimension. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Oh, with Luna. Yeah, she did a mind body cohesion. Wow, that's really cool. You watched it? Thank you, man. Thank you for your support. That's awesome. Yeah, I know exactly which video you're talking about. Yeah, that was really powerful. The one Luna did on mind, body, and body cohesion. Yeah, that's really cool. One second, guys. I think I have to grab something. Somebody just pulled up, and I'm not quite sure what it is. Just a moment, y'all. Just a moment. I'll be right back. See what we got here. My little sister is like the biggest fan of Luna. Really? Oh my god! How old is your sister? She takes my phone to watch her dance. Oh my god! I have to screenshot that and send that to her. Oh my god! Yeah, I hope that she does a dancing live soon. Maybe when we do the healing, she'll do that. This is a good channel. Thank you, man. That's so cool, man. How old's your sister? I just took a screenshot of it. I'm gonna send that to Luna so she can see that. That's really, really sweet and kind. 10. Oh wow, sixth grade. That's like one of her daughters. One of her daughters is 10, and the other one is 7. How cool is that? Maybe one day they'll get to meet. Maybe one day they'll get to meet because we do plan to do tours around the world. I appreciate you, man, for your support and for watching and show. Yeah, man. Let me tell you what. There's a lot of content on the channel of Luna dancing and lives of her dancing. Make sure you go back and look through it and show her. There's tons and tons of content of her dancing. Yeah, yeah, man. I appreciate your support. And let me tell you what, man. We're gonna keep going. You know, we're going to keep sharing. We're going to keep waking up the collective, waking up humanity, you know, to realize who they are and how powerful they are. And I'm so grateful that your daughter is already conscious like that. Because let me tell you what, Luna's videos are so activating. So I'm sorry, your daughter, your sister, I mean. It's so activating that she's definitely sensing Luna's light language and everything else that she's bringing through. I'm not sure, guys, but I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do a live. I'm going to stay on for the minimum an hour, but it's starting to rain, so I might have to end the live. And maybe I'll do a live inside for like a half hour or something because it's starting to rain. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to stay out here too much longer, guys. But thank you. I needed to see that, man. That made my day because I was feeling kind of down today. I was feeling kind of down, man. Um, but listen, I'm real just like you guys are. And, I have feelings and emotions and, I'm not going to always come on here and, be this big light. I will always try, but, um, I have days too, just like you all do, man, you know, and some days are tougher than others. You know what I mean? I've been at this for 47 years and um, I want to see like humanity coming together. I want to see things created out of love. I want to see the world change, you know, and that's what my little 7-year old wants to see. That woke up at 7 years old questioning everything. Why is there evil here? Why is there dark energies? Why do they want to poison the collective? Why do they want to poison humanity? You know what I mean? Like, why would anybody want to treat an animal the way they do, a person the way they do, a kid the way they do? And yeah, I go through moments of feeling down and feeling the collective, because I am an empath, and yeah, it's tough for me too, um I know you guys see me all the time coming on here, and I have this strong big personality with my light so bright, but like, yeah, sometimes I'm struggling. Yeah, it is, man. And I wonder, like, but then at the same time, I know why I came here. I know I came here to disrupt everything, to not play in the systems, because I don't resonate with playing in the systems, that are currently around. This is a common theme. I don't know what you're referring to, Christine, but 76, but um yeah, it's like a lot of us starseeds and light workers feel the same way. We don't resonate with, you know, um what everybody else is doing, and we feel like um, you know, sometimes, yeah, we question why we're here, but I know why I'm here. You can have, oh, that's what you're trying to say? You totally can have it. I mean, if God's the creator, God can create anything he wants. It's just going to be at a different level. And it's funny that you say that. Um, well, you just don't remember it happening, but it has happened. Maybe not just in your life in this lifetime, but it will be. We're moving into 1,000 years of peace. Um, you just don't believe it. So again, if you don't believe it, that's the timeline you're going to end up on, the lower vibrational timeline that still has that going on until you choose to see it differently. Not to say that there's not going to be things in a higher timeline, in a higher vibrational frequency. Of course there will be, but it's going to be at a different level because your body changed, your DNA is woken up, your abilities are available to you. No, but that doesn't mean that we're not supposed to be on a plane. I mean, let me and to say, to your point, there's other planets that we have lived on and we are a part of, that don't have any evil or darkness at all, and they're just love. So I kind of disagree, but I'm not arguing to disagree. I respect your opinion. Um, I think and know most of us have gone through the contrast, and we want to see a world of peace and harmony and balance, and that's where we're headed. The planet is even transforming into the 5D. It's anchoring in the 5D, which is essentially what everybody calls the new earth. That's what the ascension is about. We all came here to change it, or we wouldn't resonate with it, or we wouldn't want to try to change it, or we wouldn't force. Most of us are out there, on the battlefield, doing everything we can to wake people up to realize the truth of what they see, what's happening around them, and it is going to happen because disclosure is coming. So, yes, there has been times where, darkness is in a different way. You just don't remember, though. We all don't. We've all forgotten because we chose to come through the veil of forgetfulness. If someone doesn't believe in God, he's crazy because there is no way all the planets were created as spheres as a result of natural phenomenon or something. There has to be a creator. I mean, I agree with you. I don't necessarily believe in that whole science thing, the Big Bang Theory and all that kind of stuff that a lot of people do believe in. I don't really believe in that necessarily. I believe that we all are creators. And a lot of us, majority of us that are here and that are here to shift and bring us into the new earth, have gone through the darkest of the dark. And we're here to change it. And that's why all these things like the big church, the Vatican, is going to be a big one that people are going to have a really hard time looking at. But when I tell you all these things are coming to the light, because the dark always comes to light, I believe you can, Christine. I believe you can, Christine Stir. And that's your reality. That's not mine. But that's okay. I respect what you believe. And I don't believe that life is going to be the way that it's been at all. I believe that, and I know for a fact, the fifth dimension that the earth is anchoring in, we won't have disease anymore because disease cannot live in that higher frequency. So there won't be disease, and we're going to have these things like med beds and replicators and healing wands and all these different things available to us because we're bringing our frequency and vibration higher. Our consciousness is higher. So better technologies are going to be available to us. Well, that's cool too, but like science can't prove God is real. And that's the thing that they're having a challenging time with, because the only thing science can prove is if you physically can touch it and it's physically tangible. But they can't prove like a spirit is sitting in this car with me, right? They can't prove God is real or fake, you know? Well, I mean, maybe it can. Evans, like, hey, man, you guys teach me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can learn from you all as well. I don't sit here and claim to know everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always open minded to listen and to hear any and all new possibilities. I don't believe in, there's just black and white, gray, like Christine said, there has to be dark with light. I don't believe that that's how it has to be. It can be anything we want it to be. We get to choose. That's the part of free will we have. We get to choose. So, but that's cool that you say that. That's pretty cool. Well, I mean, once we have med beds, I mean, we won't even need that. Once they actually come to come to light and they stop being suppressed, we'll actually, you know, exactly. I don't, and I'm not going to sit here and say I can guarantee everything. You know, I will never do that. I am always going to come on here and be my fully authentic self. You know, well, I know in a way that I feel that God is real. I can feel God's energy, and I have faith that He's real. And I have a deep knowing that He's real. Can I sit here and prove it to you? No, probably not. Probably a couple years. Couple years since my dad passed in 2022. Something can't come from nothing, so existence in itself is a miracle. It is, Evans. It is. I agree with you. Something can't come from nothing, so existence in itself is a miracle. It is. And what is even more amazing is like, you know, that we came from all of it. Because, like, I mean, if you really think about it, we came from the dirt on this earth, right? Or the bodies did, at least. Because what happens? They turn to ashes, and it goes back. It like kind of melds back into the planet. You know, I mean, yeah, it is so magical and miraculous. Like everything from how a baby's born, how a baby's conceived, how we grow, how we like. Man, you can cut yourself and bleed, and then it heals itself up. I mean, that's what I've always thought and believed. Like if we can do that, if our body can heal from a cut, our body can heal from anything. It's just a matter of us stepping aside, you know, our egos stepping aside, and the beliefs that we hold. We are born with some knowledge called inborn capacity, which is given to us by God, and that's how God gives humans the first bits of knowledge of science. I think the most honest. Oh, yeah, I read that already. Please, everybody, tap the like button, man, and subscribe to the channel if you feel called, man. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, man. And please, let's get up to like 20 likes. I appreciate it if you do. We run into the eternal regression problem that came before God. Then, see, and it's really cool, man, to like just get on the live and Brizzle, what's good? Welcome to the live, man. I already said I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay on this live. I've been here for 30 minutes and it's raining, it's starting to rain. We had a lot of cloud seeding yesterday. The trails in the sky, if you guys know what I mean, the chem stuff. And then all of a sudden, like I started noticing more and more the sun was getting covered and the clouds started getting thicker as the planes were. There was like zillions of planes in the sky yesterday doing their thing, if you all know what I mean. And then all of a sudden today, it is so thick, the clouds, you can't even see like a like not even a peep of blue sky or sun. It's so gray and gloomy, and I knew it already. I already knew it already when I saw them in the sky yesterday, like flying all around the sun. And then the clouds were just getting thicker and thicker and beginning to cover up the sun. I knew it. And then all of a sudden today, lo and behold, it's going to rain. It's going to be super cold. And uh, yeah, you can't even see not even an ounce of blue sky. And they were out like, I don't know if that was in your area, but it was definitely in mine. I appreciate that, Evans. I appreciate you, brother. No, it's not super cold yet. It will be. But nothing like the guy that was in here yesterday or Friday. He was in Alaska. He's in Alaska, and he said on Friday it was like 8 degrees. We didn't have that. We had like 20 something. Right now it's probably 30s or 40s, but it's manageable. I could be out here. Friday it was cold. I was numb Friday. Um, 20? Dang. Nah, I don't know. Let me see. Let me see if I could see what it is. 36. 36 right now. Welcome everybody in the live, man. Tap that like button. Appreciate y'all, man. Investigations regarding near-death experience prove that paranormal presence see our body dying and try to come back to it for gaining consciousness again. I don't know, man. Well, there's certain things, you know, they don't allow to come through. I'm not doing anything. There's no moderators on here, Evans. So yeah, it's just YouTube. Certain things they block. I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hopefully someday soon we're not going to have this kind of crap anymore happening. You know. Yeah, I mean, listen, that's proof in itself. I mean, my dad went through the tunnel and saw his family on the other side in 1997. It was kind of essentially like a near-death experience, and I really, truly hope to have some people on here that have had near-death experiences and OBEs. I really want to. I reached out to somebody the other day, but he never wrote me back. So it is what it is. Oh, really? I don't think Evans is a troll though, but that's interesting. Never have I been spooked unless my life was in danger. Oh, I was almost taken out by carbon monoxide. I was almost taken out many different times. And I knew that I was supposed to be here, you know, especially with the things that I experienced and underwent, you know. Near death doesn't prove that before death, the mind's synapses goes wild and you hallucinate. Huh. Interesting. I see, man. I gotta say, when we get into these conversations and these topics, I love it because I learn new things from you guys too. And maybe you're trolling. I don't know. If you're asking yourself if you're trolling, then you probably are. My Willie. Nico, what's good, brother? Yeah, I didn't say anything mad at all. I was trying to give you insight about my dad. Oh yeah, well let me know. Say it again. Try it again, Evans. But try typing it in a different way. Yeah, me either. As I said, I think a lot of us have had brushes with it to humble us even more, and to kind of remind us that this place is not. This place is temporary. That's what's not my own. Oh yeah, yeah. They also believe that we all want the answers to everything, especially for light workers and star seeds. Man, we're not the ones to just sit back and just like go with what they tell us. Every single one of us, man, we are free thinkers. We're like, hell no, I am not going to listen. Like, I don't like people telling me what to do. I don't like being bossed around. I can't stay at this job because like I can't have somebody telling me what to do. Mm. Well, because oh yeah, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope that Evans. I really truly hope that the med beds come out very very soon. Like they released them like yesterday because so many people need them, And I really truly hope that, because we are moving into the fourth and fifth dimension. The fifth, we won't really need med beds anymore because we're going to remember that we can heal ourselves, and we won't age back. We'll age backwards and everything else. That's all part of the fifth. Oh, you're not done. Okay. My apologies. But I really hope them healing wands get released very, very soon, like yesterday. He's not done yet. I did the same thing. I said the same thing, and he's not done typing yet. He's trying to type it in, like, I got you. Stubborn, you mean? Like stubborn, basically? Malignant. You mean belligerent? Maybe belligerent behavior. Probably difficult person kind of means like stubborn, resistant. Fig, what's good? Hey, Daren, mate, do you mind? Yeah. Now that's what you call someone trolling, and that YouTube should block that automatically. But of course, they block someone that's legitimately speaking about something important, but then, like, this gentleman Fig, they don't block. She's probably sleeping right now. Are you talking about Fig, or are you talking about your father being narcissistic? Hey, Sonu, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Oh, I got you. Well, welcome everybody. Please keep tapping that thumbs up, man, that like button, and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you all, man. Even Fig, I appreciate you, brother, and I send you a lot of love, man. And what's good, Critical Rick? That's funny. Oh, cool. I appreciate that, Fig. Sending you a lot of love, man. Appreciate you. I would love to help them, but they use empathy against you, so I keep my distance. Yeah, I mean, listen, man. I mean, a lot of people don't realize, because they're still unconscious to how they treat others, and that's just from their old patterns and old past, Yeah. It's all right. He's having fun, man. Let him have fun until he gets disrespectful to others. Then I'll just, send him on his way. People have trouble with emotional things. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, definitely, because we weren't taught, like I said the other day, we weren't taught how to use anger in a healthy way. We weren't taught how to feel our emotions. We were taught how to distract and numb from them, you know? Well, yeah, I mean, my dad went through cancer 3 different times, Evans, and it was in 1997. He had fourth stage Hodgkin's lymphoma in his entire body, and he healed from it in 6 weeks. They told him he had a week to live, and he walked out of the doctor's office. The doctor cursed at him and said, "If you effing leave, you're going to die." And he said, "I'm already dying, doc." So he left, and he went and stayed at this facility in West Palm Beach, Florida, and went for 6 weeks. Changed his entire life, his diet, everything. He knew that if he didn't, he wouldn't be around. And basically, the nurses whispered and said, "You're doing the right thing." Yeah, and then my dad got cancer again in 2011. Um, Healed from that, and then lived till 2022 and got cancer the third time. And that time, he went into the Akashic records. They told him he had 3 months to live, and when he came out of the room, I said to him, "Yeah, Dad, if you don't change," and 3 months, pretty much on the dot, he died. Basically, he fell. I walked out of the room. I was doing Reiki on him. He fell. He stood up. He fell in the bathroom. Hit his head on the counter. He was convulsing on the floor. Blood was coming. I know this is a lot of. I'm sorry if it's. You know, it was tough, man. And my mom called the ambulance, and um, they came and they wouldn't leave without him. And he said the same thing his father said. Um, that if I go to the hospital, I won't come out, and that's exactly what happened to him. They pumped him with fentanyl and other drugs, and he stopped breathing. And yeah, I was pissed. I had a lot of anger. I was emotional. I was crying. I was kind of running back and forth in the emergency room, like punching the air, because I could not believe it actually happened. And I did not expect after us leaving, but I knew, because I knew intuitively that he was going. I could just tell, his eyes started bulging out and stuff of that nature. I tried to bring him and do past life regressions on him. We tried to get him to the EE systems. He did do it, but you could tell he was not fighting like he fought in 1997 and 2011. And I just knew it was his time. There was nothing I could do to stop it. Yeah, thank you, Evans. I appreciate you, man. I am. And I know that he's here with me. And like, no joke, today when I went walking, one of the signs that he's around is I see pine cones. And randomly, I was walking with my mom this morning, there was pine cones. But I can tell you this, man, Evans, as difficult as they are being, trust me, man, try to humble yourself, because they won't be around forever. I can tell you that. Me and my dad had a lot of like difference of opinions, and I'm sad that I didn't get the opportunity to really open myself up, because of my thing, the things that the trauma that I went through, that kind of kept us even though like, yeah, there was always like this push and pull relationship, you know? And I just wish that he could have let all his belief systems go, and we could have actually like, because everything was like a rush for him. And I would want to go, like, I'm like, let's go to lunch. No, I got paperwork to do. No, let's do this. No, I can't do that. I got to take care of stuff. I got stuff to do. It was always like that kind of mentality. If he came over to my house, it was like he was rushing to go, you know, and so it's like, um, I wish that we had a different relationship, man. And I wish that because everything that he went through, I knew that he was here to serve humanity, just as I am. I know that's my reason for being here. I know my purpose, and my purpose is to help through the things that I've gone through. And I know that he's sitting right next to me in this seat, right to the left of me. I can feel his energy. He's showing me different things. I can sense it. I have that connection with the unseen world. And um he's been coming through a lot more stronger like the last, I would say, several months. Why? Because the veil is thinning. All right, man. I'm gonna have to send you on your way, Fig. You have a great day, man. I send you a lot of love, brother. I wish you all the best, man. And from my heart to yours, take care of yourself, man. All right. You know, you give somebody a chance, and you know they just you know, I am ignoring it, but like I don't want that kind of energy here, man. You know, it's kind of pointless. It's just like, yeah, it helps the algorithm, but I don't really care, you know? I want positivity spread, you know, and it's taken away from you guys commenting and the beautiful energy that is here, you know? So, uh, yeah, exactly. Brizzle. That's the thing, man. I don't judge him for what he did. I don't judge him for what he did or how he did it. That's what he knew. And I know that he passed the torch to me. But I wish that we could have done podcasts together. I wish we could have like really served humanity together. That would have been really cool, man, because he had so much knowledge, but I learned so much from him about health and everything else, man. He was a wise man, and he helped so many people through him getting cancer. And all he wanted to do was help. He didn't ask for a dime. He would spend hours on the phone with people that had disease, and he would help them, you know? And it was just like, yeah, like I said, he's always here, man. He's sitting right next to me right now, you know? He's actually funny, you know? We actually have a different relationship now than we did before, you know? My dad and mom team up and use their money to control their kids. Yeah, we had the same kind of thing, man. I went through that same thing, Evans. My brother is 40 something, living in a room with them, and they treat him like shit. But he is trauma bonded. Yeah, but you see, the thing, what will actually happen, Evans, is they will pass, and then he will be free because then the contracts that they had will be complete. Kind of like what happened with me and my father. You know, I knew once he passed, our contract was complete. Um, but the thing of it is, man, is you've got to change, and then they will change. It's interesting because my mom has changed so much because I've changed, and she actually looks up to me, and she asks me things that she would never have asked before about the spiritual realm, about my father, communicating. Um, And it isn't, exactly, it's never too late. Golden lamination. Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, but I think that's changing too as we raise our frequency and vibration. We're realizing that that's them just projecting. Yeah, speak up. You don't want to like suppress how you feel. You've got to speak up. You've got to voice how you feel. You've got to express. Yeah, because you know what? We're moving into cry. Exactly. Grab a pillow and start hitting the floor with the pillow. You know, go out in nature and scream. Drive in your car and scream. You know, move the energy because it's only all it is stuck energy, and you just got to move it. You can even get up and dance. You could do somatic dancing. You can just move your body. Like when I move my body just like this, my shoulders, I can feel the tingly sensations in my shoulders because I'm moving energy. You know, that just does wants to be moved. Like right now, it feels like tingly and you know, and it's like yeah, it kind of looks weird, like somatic dance, and you know, there's another dance too. I forget what they call it. Damn, I was trying to think of it the other day, and I've been looking for places around me that have that kind of place where you can go in public and you just move your body in where it wants to be moved. But myself and Luna are taking a long program. I'm doing another level of breath work. And I don't know if you all have heard of Soma breath, but they mix somatic movement with breath work with um, hypnotic frequencies in music. It's all like a whole mixture of things that we're going through a training, and definitely a very thorough. It's going to probably take over a year to finish all the different levels to get to the point where we're at like the master level or whatever. Um, and right now I'm working on the level 1, but we will be trained. We will get certified in level 1, and then we'll do classes. Uh, I regret it now. Wait, you remind me of. Oh, I saw that before. Yeah, my dad drinks also and calls my brother that he supports the drug. It's so. Oh wow. Now you see what's happening, Evans. Though you're going through changes, and then potentially or possibly you will be reunited. Your guides are like in your. I'm getting this like your guides are communicating right now, and they're kind of in their. It's almost like they've put a block in between you both, um, to get you to a certain level or frequency, and then you'll be able to be around them. I regret it now. I should have spoken to him more. Did not. I realize how important it is as he's not with me. Yeah, but you know what? Listen, man, don't ever regret anything, man, because it happened the way it happened because it was supposed to. And there's never any mistakes, man. Trust and believe our guides and angels are at the helm, and God is as well. So you just have faith. Just let go of the regret because that's the lowest frequency and vibration, along with grief and fear and all these other ones, man. There's nothing to regret. Listen, I trust me. I've played out in my head how many times if I didn't walk out of the room, maybe he wouldn't have fell. Maybe he wouldn't have landed in the hospital. Maybe he would have changed. But I can't do that because my guides and he's shown me that 1997, he didn't pass away. He healed from 4th stage, the worst one compared to the one in 2022. And he healed from it. And then he healed again in 2011. And he went on to help so many people. If that wasn't supposed to happen, he would have died then. If he wasn't supposed to be here another over 25 years, he wouldn't have. So it's like I try to tell people all the time, man, don't regret anything, man. There's no mistakes. everything is happening so perfectly, and your guides are at the helm. Your higher self knows everything ahead of time, and it's all for your evolution. It's for you to go to the next step, the next level in your life. Everything happens for that reason, for the growth and evolution of your soul and you being here and why you chose to be here, you know? You too, man. Evans, take care of yourself, brother. And listen, there's no mistakes. There's no mistakes, man. That's the one thing we can say. God, like, this is all perfect. And we have to just stand back and observe and know that it's all unfolding perfectly, man. And like the moment we try to step in and our ego tries to control is us putting up resistance to allowing God and allowing our guides to guide us and lead us every step of the way. So just trust the process and trust what's unfolding, man, because it is unfolding perfectly. As Man, let me tell you, like I said, man, I got up this morning and I felt really off. But coming on here and talking with you all and you guys expressing how you feel, I'm getting chills. This is what I'm meant to do, and this is what I'm here to do, and I know it deep down. And it's interesting how I put a topic up, but then it goes in a whole another direction because Spirit's like, nope, you're going to be talking about this because there's people on here that need this, you know? And there's points in my life I had to walk away from my family. I had to walk away from, like, currently, I don't go to these family dinners that are every Sunday because of things that have occurred. And I feel that there's a block occurring by Spirit. So it's like there's nothing I could do to force it to happen because I can feel the energy behind it. But I know that it's like it's supposed to happen because the individuals that are involved, like myself and the other individuals, need to get to a certain point, whether we're going to come back together or we're not. Either way, it's all good. And you know what? I've had to miss so many gatherings. I can't even tell you. Even the last couple of years my dad was here, I had to miss gatherings. But I knew that that was what was supposed to happen. I knew that it would change the individuals that were involved, including myself. You know? So, anyways, I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Stay positive, man. Stay blessed. Stay prayed up. I sometimes think to myself, my dad didn't deserve to be ignored and hated because he was too kind and thoughtful towards me. But there's no point in thinking of that past. Yeah. No, there's not. The past is a part of the present. The present is a part of the future. They're all happening at the same time. They're all happening together. And nah, man, it's all happening perfect because my family lied out day and time. Yeah. Well, stay blessed, man. Thanks for the conversation. Yeah, you're welcome, man. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, man. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you in the next live, in the next video, or somewhere around the world. Until then, tap the like button, subscribe to the channel. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Hugs, everyone, and tap the like button, man. Subscribe. Get us to 20 likes. Subscribe to if you feel called. Give us a donation if you want to. There's a thank you button there. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you, man. And I can't be more thankful and grateful for just everything, man. Oh, you don't like it? Well, you're gonna have to like it because it's just the way it is on this channel, man. We love everyone, man. Show the screenshot to Luna. Yeah, I I took a screenshot. I will show it to her, and I'm gonna show her that too. Heck yeah, I'm gonna. You guys are amazing, man. I love you all for reals, and I I love you all, man, and I'm thankful and I'm grateful for this opportunity. Um, but I'll see you soon. Love you all, man. Like, subscribe, share, and comment.